Hey everybody, it is Chuck with BMAC and it's time for another Chuck Chat. This is actually part 2. Last Chuck Chat, we talked about creating a career search strategy. This one here today, we're gonna do the same thing, but this is gonna be for a college edition. We're gonna be hitting colleges here in the very near future. I'm gonna be doing it here in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio, gonna be down in Florida as well as Houston, Texas. And we're gonna be doing the college fair circuit here for spring 2023. And this is the opportunity for all of you soon to be college grads, or heck, if you're an underclassman, you can certainly benefit from hearing this. How do you create a winning strategy for you to find a position that fits you? This is where you're gonna start. Oftentimes you're gonna look, and if you're an accountant, you're gonna say, I'm gonna search by accountant. That's not where you're gonna begin. You are going to begin by looking at industries. You're not even gonna consider accounting at this point. Number one, start with the industry. Look for industries that are growing and industries that are booming. If you conduct a search and you see all these different industries that are on the rise, that is a great place for you to start. Imagine you put in accounting and you find out that there's an accounting position open with a newspaper company. Now, no knock against newspaper companies, but in the end, you've got to ask yourself, are they on the rise? Are they booming and are they growing? That's for you to look and figure out. But if you're searching for industry first and finding those industries that are on the rise, that's a great place for you to start. Number two, companies. Again, not even worried about accounting. So you want to find the companies that are within that growing industry, and industries certainly that relate to you and your interests. And then after you find those companies, start looking within those companies. Which ones hold your values? Which ones look to be most related to who you are inside? Look, maybe potentially those ones that look most enjoyable, most fun. You can conduct research on those companies and find out exactly what others think, how they rate, etc. And then number three, then you're gonna look in the career search for those companies. And then you're gonna find, hey, do you have accounting positions? So now we've filtered down the choices here. And again, in the first two steps, we didn't even consider accounting because we want to set ourselves on a winning strategy. Finding an industry that is growing, a company that is doing well, an established company. There's a lot of startup. That's not a problem. But consider the fact that you want to look for maybe a company that's a little more established because that could mean greater longevity with that firm, that company in that industry. And finally, network. I talk about it all the time. Every single college fair I go to, anybody I talk to, any student that comes up, no matter what it is, I connect right there on LinkedIn. I want to network. I want to network with you. I want to be able to help you, but I want you to do the same thing. I want you to be able to network with those people who are in the positions that you aspire to be. Reach out to recruiters. Tell them who you are. You've looked up their company. Here's my resume. Network and connect. It's not a recruiter, that it's somebody in management, an employee, whomever it is, but get your name out there. Trust me. You can't guarantee everything, and you can't assure that you're going to get into a position and be there till the day that you retire. But what you can do is assure yourself, putting yourself on the best track to do so by creating a winning strategy. So if you use these steps for all of you in college, it's going to help you in your search, and that big abyss of where do I go and what do I do will be filtered down just a little bit better for you. As always, if we're going to see you in any of the colleges that we are visiting here in the spring, whether it's myself, Taylor, or whether it's Victoria down in Florida, we want you to join the swarm.